Welcome to the Velveteen Lounge. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Good to see you. Our
First out of the gate.
guest of the evening.
And boom.
Thank you for joining us.
Yay.
All right. I can see we've got a few people. Dime and Eric are here. Hello to both of you. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you're here.
I should keep this because
You
we're
should.
going to need some sound effects like
For drive-in movies. How is everyone this evening?
How's everybody doing? We're doing great. You know, I had a work day. I did not actually work at the stand-up desk. This is the standing desk. I worked at the sitting desk. I suppose you have a standing desk and a sitting
AKA
desk.
the coffee table.
Yeah, coffee table. Yeah, but the coffee table is a great height. And I can also get like really low and just kind of like pop something into the back there, which is good. It really feels much better.
Hi, Julie. Happy spooky Wednesday to you.
Happy Spook Fest. Yeah.
Yay.
So good
All
to see
right.
you. Yeah, definitely. Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
thank you, Dime. Yeah, I wore my drive-in dress. Yeah, I mean, you know,
I
don't get that many opportunities to wear it.
I basically have nothing totally appropriate because I cannot match this. So I just went with like, you know, strange outer space kind of stuff. Yep.
Eric said that loud sound would be the ringtone for the IRS. It should be. That'd be hilarious.
Seriously. I'm trying to think.
Hi, Phil. Good to see you.
Hey, Phil.
Yay.
Awesome. Yes, the ringtone for the IRS.
Hi, Mom. Oh, thank you.
A ringtone for the IRS, I believe, is. There you go. On it again. You know.
Way to kick people when they're down.
I gotta tell you. What's this one? Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's kind of rude. Although
Which
I think
one was that, so I don't hit it by
it's
mistake.
called Whoopee. And I suppose
like I can read that.
And I suppose the general idea there is, well, no, I think that people would like that sound to play when the IRS comes calling. Yeah.
Well, first of all, she's not even here, but these earrings are by Gettysburg Ma'am. I got these fabulous ghosty earrings in the mail. They're so cute.
It's slightly subtle because we're pulled back a little bit, but you can see they're ghosties, all right. They have little eyes.
Oh, nice to use the circle drive-in from Long Beach in your promo.
Bingo, baby.
Yes.
She knows.
I know. I love that photo.
She knows. We actually.
Thank you, Lisa.
And that's actually a pretty noted drive-in too, right? You know, we have two local drive-ins. There's one that's just in Warwick, which is like all of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And the other one is just right in town. It's like maybe 12 minutes from the house.
Yeah.
And we kind of didn't know it was there. And then like a few years ago, some friends were like, "Oh yeah, they're driving in Middletown." We're like,
I love the earrings.
Check that stuff out there.
Drop your link.
Yeah, drop it in so people can find you. She made these. They're awesome. We just got some today. Good timing. Someone awesome.
But anyway, yes, we have a drive-in in town, which we did not really hear about until the pandemic.
Yeah, and then some friends who are big drive-in aficionados are like, "Well, we can go to this," and we're hitting them all because we have the time. When we said, "Do you want to like double date on that?" So like we were in two separate cars. But I made popcorn for everybody and said, "Here you go, here we go," and it was awesome.
Super fun.
It was a lot of great.
Lisa opened champagne and brought the bottle down, but forgot her glass. Oh, gotta go back, or you could drink it from the bottle.
Glug glug.
I won't judge.
You could always drink it from a glass that would make it taste 73% better. Anybody who doesn't have a set of these, let us know. We still have them for sale. Commercial plug number one.
Hi, Peter. Good to see you.
Good stuff.
So anyway. Speaking of drinks, thank you for speaking of drinks, Errol.
More rude noises, I tell you.
I swear.
I'm telling you.
Anyway.
You're trying to do some work over here and wah, wah.
Maybe she thought she was going to drink from the bottle so Josie wouldn't snitch anymore. Okay, so.
Yeah, I get a feeling Josie would figure a way.
Oh, yes. And I love them so much. They're fabulous. Thank you.
Yeah. That's the glass. That's the exact glass that she needs to go get. Awesome. Raise your glass and pride.
Speaking of my glass,
we got
these from our friend Julie.
Yes.
Who had a yard sale recently, and we got these. So anyway.
You know what it was? They didn't sell. So like a day later. Day later, we were actually shooting part of our new movie at her place. She was very generous to
At least
offer
need
the
a paper
space.
bag wrapped around it.
And she said, "We have some stuff over from the sale. Please take." So we did in fact take.
These are some nice, hefty, got a couple of glasses.
Couple of fun records, but these were great because they're really heavy duty. They can withstand like a little use.
Perfect for the drink I'm about to make, which I'm calling the bloody old fashioned.
It's a bloody old fashioned.
So
fix me a bloody old fashioned, will you, Mike?
It's a Halloween themed old fashioned. Mm-hmm. I'm starting with a sugar cube in my glass.
That's the way you do it.
And
well, I suppose you could use syrup too. I mean, it's possible, sure.
I'm going to do 2 dashes of Fee Brothers cranberry bitters
because they're bloody.
Yes, but
they are actually bitter, but they're quite.
You gotta soak the cube. All right, so
red.
The cube is now somewhat red, as you can see, but I'm not done. We found the other day this Souracha candy syrup.
Souracha.
It's Howler's is the brand. Howler's Souracha candy syrup, and it comes in this little bottle aping a sriracha bottle. It's not as bad as it sounds. It's sour, and it's candy syrup, but I'm just going to use another little dash on my cube. So now my cube is extremely red. It's got a little dash of sour.
You were determining earlier that this would make a great rim for a glass.
This would make an amazing rim. In fact,
you could do it straight up, or you could actually like dip it in sugar or something. That would work really well.
So you could take this around your glass, like just like around the inside of it, and then it would drip down. Use it sparingly because you don't want to make your drink horrible, but it's really not bad stuff. I thought it would be god awful, and it's really not. So, yay for that.
All right, because we have tried some of these candy things, like toxic waste, and it's like, well, aptly named. But
yes,
I know the kids love this stuff. It's all fruit acids and it's super sour, and they just go nuts over that. And when I was that age, I ate all the sugar, so I got you.
I forgot to say add ice and rye. Okay, I forgot to say the rye.
Right,
that would be dumb. Okay, I'm gonna add my ice.
Are you gonna add cubes, or do you want one of those big cubes that you made?
Did they come out all right?
Let me find out. They're just in the red freezer, right?
Yes.
Let me get you a cube. Yep.
Oh, I took Lisa back to her childhood when they used to put polio vaccine in the sugar cube. Oh wow. That's funny. I don't think I ever had that. And we've got to be around the same age.
Definitely a polio vaccine, but I think we were very young.
Yeah.
One of these guys?
Yeah.
Let's see. Are they coming out?
Did it just make it red or? Okay, so I added this stuff to an ice cube. Did it do anything to it?
This one kind of leaked a bit out the side of it.
All right, then I'm not going to use this.
Well, it's a big cube.
It was an experiment.
It'll work though, as a cube.
But is it red? Is there any red stuff? What about the other one?
Let's check it. Oh, I'm leaking.
All right, you know what? Forget it. It didn't work. Don't use it in your ice. It didn't work. Okay, it didn't work. I'm going to just use regular ice. Trying to just, you know what? I'm going to do my rye first. Yeah. I'm going to do my rye, and then I'll add my ice. Okay, so 2 ounces of rye. I'm using Speakeasy Motors, one of our locals.
Very good stuff.
Yes.
It's a slightly less rye in the mash bill. Very smooth. Very nice.
Okay.
Good stuff. But not to suggest anything but a rye.
Exactly.
Let me see. Sometimes you make a mess on the bone and you got to clean it up. What can I say?
I just did. Also on the computer. Pouring is no joke. Okay. So I have done that. Added my rye to my cube. Now I'm going to add ice. Okay. Give it a little stir. Give it a little stir.
I'm going to start with the stirrer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And give it a try.
Give it a whirl. What do we have here?
I like it.
Yep. Well, an old fashioned is nothing more than your booze, a little sugar, and your bitters. That's it. Simple. It's like
I'm
the
enjoying
simplest
it.
thing. It's the earliest thing to be called a cocktail. And we're looking at it.
Eric says, I'm getting to the age where I'm wondering if I should get myself a funnel.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting those flavors. I'm definitely
Yeah.
getting the taste of the rye that comes right through. Thing about these
Well, I would
is
hope
that
you'd
they're
be getting
small. They're a little sweet, and you're like, oh, this is good. It goes down. You're like, I'd like another. After your fourth one, you're like, yeah, you should probably
No.
stop. You
I'm
know,
only having one of these because I have another drink.
I got to keep this.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah.
So
yeah.
It's here if you need it.
Sure.
But
If and you need, we
Okay.
got. By the way, two things I can note right now are that if you're watching the rebroadcast, I just want to say before we get too far along, thank you so much. Definitely appreciate it. You can add comments to what's happening. You can always personal message us if you're interested in any of the merchandise, blah, blah, blah. The usual spiel. And thank you very much for doing so. And please drop a comment to us and let us know that you watch that. Some people can't watch live. It's like, I work at that hour. I'm like, oh, yeah.
it does look a little bloody.
Sometimes that's Errol. It's just like, I got a 12-hour conference call.
You got a
12-hour
bloody
conference call.
cube in the bottom
Jeebus.
of it.
But actually, that does work. Oh, yeah, you
Isn't
can
it?
see
It does. Yeah, it's like
That
this
little
bloody cube in the bottom
pink
of it. I don't
business
know if you can
happening there.
Tell, but yeah,
Yeah, you can see it. It's a little hard, but
it's
yeah.
a little creepy
Did you see-
in your cocktail.
Did you say hi to Daniel?
Hi, Daniel. Good to see you.
I think Daniel would appreciate the bloody cube inside the cocktail.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm appreciating it.
Better than the Malort in the cocktail, just saying, But although we all take one for the team, yeah, we do that kind of thing. So
I'm just reading all your comments.
oh, please,
People are talking
talk amongst
themselves.
yourselves. And the second thing I can note is that we finally got it together and we set up the broadcast. This is our first broadcast with this system in high def. We are coming
Yes.
out to you in 10.8.
That's not high def, is it?
It's still high def.
It is. Okay.
It's not 4K. We're coming out to you in 1080p. So
Yes.
it's all of the P's, not all the Q's.
No calls tonight.
1080
That's good,
of
Errol.
yeah, seriously, 1080 pixels are flying at you at the speed of light and wonderful. But it's basically a 25% increase. So if you're watching on your screen and you're like, oh, it looks better, let us know. And if you're watching one of those big screen suckers and you're like, it looks exactly the same as usual, then oh well, we tried. Oh yeah,
Garnish with a candied orange peel,
candy orange peel,
which we also found at the same
Yeah.
store.
Yeah, the candieds were what's the brand on those?
Adams, if you're Tillin Farms.
Tillin Farms.
If
Yeah.
you're near us, Adams has these candied orange peels in the cocktail section of the store.
Big fun. Peter actually has access to an Adams in his neck of them, and they were decent
Oh,
price.
good.
You
I'm
get
glad
a
it's
ton
good
of them.
resolution, Errol. Awesome.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, that's with anyone in Tampa. Yes.
Oh geez, yeah.
I know. It's
Speaking of horrendous,
We
I mean,
know
this
a-
is
we know a fair number of people who've had to
have-
evacuate. So
we've heard things, we heard stories. I was
Yeah.
talking to my manager today. Her father lives in that section. She was
Ugh.
a little on edge about it,
I
and
bet.
she said, if I forget something, just remind me.
Did
I'm
he-
like, you
did
know
he
what?
evacuate?
It'll
I
wait.
assume he
It'll wait.
evacuated.
I don't know exactly what the deal is, but we'll find out. And I have family in that area of Florida, so it's like we were just talking to somebody the other day.
Oh,
about,
good, Dime. I'm glad.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. About the whole concept of like Florida property, and it's just like, I think values are kind of low, and I'm like, I might want to sell at a loss and just move to the mountains, and then you'll deal with like 20 feet of snow.
I was going to say there'll be something else in the mountains. There's something everywhere.
Something everywhere.
You know?
Mountain lions, lions, tigers, bears. Oh my! You'll have them all. Swear to God. So.
Woman in her bathing suit. No. Oh, Eric, no. Oh, jeez.
What
all
the
right.
hell? What's wrong with people? Yeah, but it was
Anyway,
something in the news zipper about some guy who's just going to weather it on his boat. I'm like, we'll find your boat later.
But nice knowing you.
Bye.
Well,
We'll
anyway.
See you later.
Now I saw a photo of just all the people evacuating, and it was just like cars as far as the eye can see, and there were like 3 cars going toward the storm.
Toward the storm.
Who might have been first responders? I don't know.
Yeah.
So
if
anyway,
if it's your job, then unfortunately you have to drive into the eye, and but
no
that's what you do. I mean, that's what responders do after all. And hey, power to them. That's what they're there for. I think that I do dangerous things sometimes, but not like that. Not quite like that. So,
Hi, Laura. Good to see
Laura.
you.
Woohoo! Boy, oh, Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
So I was thinking to myself that I wanted to make something appropriate for the.
There were 2 kids. Eric, no.
Oh man.
Okay,
What's
if you're an
that?
adult and you want to stay and get killed, that's on you. But get those kids out of there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, what the hell is this all about?
Yeah.
I mean, we've heard of these such things for a long
If you're
time.
crazy, do you? But don't bring your kids
You
into
don't
it.
need to
please,
get
you
your
know?
kids in
Anyway,
danger. What the
all
hell are
right,
parents supposed to
I'm
be
gonna bring it
for?
down. I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna bring it down.
Let's go down to the level of it. And I was thinking about making something, and I was kind of like, oh, what am I going to do? And then I was remembering some of the drive-in features that we enjoy, one specifically made for drive-ins back in the 50s. And how about the Killer Shrews, where what we swear this thing has the highest level of drinking in a motion picture ever, because every 4 minutes somebody's like, I'd like another martini.
Eric,
And
it's
that's all
not
they
your
drink.
fault. It's the people who took their kids to the
Yeah,
beach.
it is. It's
It's
those
not your
idiots.
fault.
You're
Yeah,
just
anyway.
passing
Oh,
along
thank
what's
you,
happening.
Laura.
Thank
Thank
Laura.
you.
Definitely, yeah, much appreciated. You made this one. You didn't make this one, but
Mm-mm.
this one was definitely your hands. So, but super fun. So I thought, like, okay, well, let's go with the martini. I never make a martini on there, and I thought I might vary it up
Well,
this
are you
way
gonna
and that
explain
way.
why you're making a martini?
I just did. It's because of
okay.
the Killer Shrews. If you
Got
know what I'm talking about, dial in the Killer Shrews. This is about 65 minutes worth.
And if you
worth
haven't
of your
seen the
life
Killer
that's
Shrews,
worth your time,
go cue that up.
try that sucker on. Martini, or should we say martini? I will do a 2 ounce pour, and then I'll do well, basically about ½ ounce of the vermouth, more or less. Press a little less, and I will use orange bitters because I like them. You don't have to try it, but they're good. And
I am.
Leaves. Oh wow.
I am anti-bitters in a martini. He also shakes them. I
Yes, I
stir
do.
them. Whatever. Are you going to use olives?
I'm actually using olives.
Okay.
I think I'll use 5, and I forgot a pick.
I will get you a pick.
I'd like one of those nice middle picks. That'd be great.
Okay.
And also take a spoon. Here we go. Sorry, folks. I think I kind of went off
Oh,
screen
no,
for a
need
second.
Halloween pick.
Oh, even better.
Use one of those.
Okay. One of these guys?
Yeah.
But that's actually got an umbrella on it.
So?
Okay. Well, I can do that. Haha, parasol. Let me hike this up a little bit. Now, so we're going to do the following. I'm going to grab a shaker. Oh, wrong one. Right one. There we go.
What
so
did I come over here for? Oh, orange bitters.
Orange bitters. Yep. Which we do have. So the gin is currently in Skelly. So we're going to actually pop the head. If you know this brand, this is actually vodka originally, and we used it up. So we refilled with the gin because it's a fun bottle.
Do we have orange bitters?
Yes, we do, as far as I know. It's Bitter Truth, I think. 2 ounce pour. There we go.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm looking for Fee Brothers.
Okay. You're looking for the fee.
Okay.
Boom. And boom. There we go. Now, la da 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 da. I'm going to do just slightly less than ½ ounce. I like about a 2. I got about a 4 to 1 pour. And I want to get this very carefully, just about to there, and that's right. That's the amount of vermouth I like in it. You tend to like a little less, but
yes,
we make them a lot less dry than we used to.
Yes.
What's these things?
Oh, Daniel's already 20-second horror movie. Good for you,
man. We're what 9 days in, and you're rocking it.
Oh, okay. Yes, Lisa. Did you already say this? Microwave Massacre.
Yes.
Okay, so we were explaining this to our friend last night. Oh, yes. Cheers, Laura. Okay. Microwave Massacre. Yes, that was recommended last week during this broadcast. So it's on Tubi, which is free. And
which is good
the
considering the movie.
the lead in the film is Jackie Vernon, who was the voice of Frosty the Snowman in the cartoon.
Well-known Catskills comedian. He talks like he comes from Brooklyn, but he also sounds like Frosty.
But you hear him saying all these
nothing but Frosty.
horrible lines, but you're hearing Frosty the Snowman say it's very strange. Yeah.
I can't believe I killed her, but whatever. I should put her in the freezer, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And he
just amazing. You know,
I'm not going to ruin the film for you, but this is in the description. So this is not a spoiler. It's in the description. He kills his wife and microwaves her.
Yes.
Because she's obsessed with the microwave.
And they have this prop microwave that's this massive, there's this huge thing with big buttons.
He kills his wife and microwaves her and separates her out into portions, believe it or not. And then he just decides he has a taste for human flesh.
So
it was silly, Daniel. It was very silly. And you're hearing Frosty the Snowman.
And it's Frosty the entire time, you know.
Oh, the witches. I don't know if I've seen that.
No,
that's okay.
I wasn't aware of that one. That sounds interesting.
Hi, Aaron. Good to see you.
Aaron.
Have you seen Apartment 7A?
Oh, I've seen the ads on that.
We got to see that.
Seen the ads
yes, we got to see that.
So the final thing I like to do.
Nice Frosty impersonation.
Ooh, Lord. Sorry about that.
We got to see that.
It's been a long one.
Oh, there should be a cocktail in honor of the violent years. Yeah. Oh, yeah. From Ed Wood. We just watched Ed Wood again.
Ed Wood, the 90s picture from Tim Burton.
Yep.
Totally recommendable. It totally holds up. It's a great tribute. Yep. I mean, he bends the information
on Paramount Plus
a little bit, but it's well done. What can I say? I like the way he does these things. Last thing I like to do is a couple of dashes of orange bitters, which are in the original formula of the martini. Some people would not use them. Some people might use a little bit of lemon peel. I don't mind that at all. Orange bitters kind of stands in for that. I should ice this.
I say no to bitters in my martini.
Yeah, you don't like that. Yeah, you don't like them. Yeah.
But it's his martini, and he can do as he wishes. But
I'll do as I damn please, as they say. Anyway,
you really can't watch The Killer Shrews without a martini.
As a matter of fact,
it would be wrong.
Are you going to watch it? Are we watching? Pop the popcorn, make a picture of these, because
it would be
every
wrong.
4 minutes, somebody's just like, I think I'd like another martini. I mean, it's just what they do. They first offer the guy who comes off the boat,
Robbie.
Would you like a drink? I'm making martinis, you know. Hey, Robbie. Shake with ice.
Yeah.
Now, there are those who say that you should never shake a martini. Those people are martinets. There are those who say you do not need to shake a martini. They're right. You can stir it. That's fine. Some people say, well, you need to stir it like 27 times this way or that way. I don't know. Do you get the thing cold in the shaker to the point where it starts getting frosty? You're done. That's all.
Speaking of frosty.
Speaking of frosty, I happen to like a martini myself because it's cold.
Oh, Robbie loves your shirt.
Oh, thanks, Robert.
So awesome. Anyway,
Give me a glass.
I mean, shaking it puts bubbles into it, and I like it to be smooth as glass.
But I always shake yours.
I know, but when I make them, I stir them.
You stir them. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to add like about 5 olives worth. What was my hair doing in there?
Ew.
You.
Did you get a pick? Oh, yeah, you did.
No.
Here. Give you a Halloween parasol. Oh, wait, you don't want this?
No, I do want this. Yes.
Okay. I was thinking today.
Skewer them appropriately.
There need to be olives that are like eyeballs.
Well, they kind of do look like eyeballs. Because
no, I know, but like really like eyeballs.
Really eyeballs. Olive eyeballs. I
wonder if you could make them. You could. You could get like cheese stuffed olives.
Mm-hmm.
And you could add pimento. Oh, you could add a caper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking.
And strain into your cocktail
Gimlet.
glass.
Shake martini. Shake in summer, stir in winter. I like that. Yes, capers. Yes, Daniel.
Capers, excellent.
Great minds.
Because you can get those really huge capers too.
Yes.
And it really serves the exact same purpose.
I'm going to try this.
A little pickled item there.
Yep.
I'm going to be very careful because I'm getting
a
bit of imbalance from the the umbrella is. I'm
also
going to be
hold your
very
drink.
careful to do this business.
Yes, my dress does have monster movies on it, Robbie.
I think I'd
Is
like
it
another
Hell
martini.
Bunny, I think is the brand. Can you see my tag?
Hell Bunny.
Hell Bunny. Yes.
Got that right.
Hell Bunny. Like when you say he likes olives in his bologna. He likes a dirty bologna sandwich. Oh. Yes, caper for Iris. Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm trying this. I'm gonna make a Halloween martini. We'll discuss it next week.
Martini.
We'll discuss it next week. Paul's shirt kind of reminds me of an album cover I like. Jim Bart's Pictures of Earth and Space. Okay.
Let's see. Oh, okay. I'll look that up because I've, I'm very familiar with Discogs by now. But the fact is, it's all up there. Crowdsourcing means that all of these covers are likely to be up there. Carefully.
Joking.
And it's easy to just pop it up and say, "Hey, so what's that look like?" And that's cool. It reminds me, there is what is it? It's called Cosmos. There's a really late period album from John Coltrane. It was recorded in like early '67. I think it's about 2 or 3 pieces.
Do we own this?
We do not own it.
Oh, because don't we have one called Cosmos?
We have one called Cosmos that's Sun Ra.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's a great record. It's a lot of fun.
Got it.
Like that's like what 70 Sun Ra. I mean, it's just orchestra, great swing. But the one from Coltrane, very late period, pretty noisy. If you're used to him playing with Miles Davis, you would have to get used to something a little more mid-60s sounding. It's pretty far out stuff, but it's all sort of dedicated to the planets, and it's pretty cool. So I did give that a listen on one of the services, probably just coming off of YouTube. Yes, as a matter of fact. So yes, I recommend.
Even though I'm anti-bitters,
you can try it out anyway and see where you get. You can see what's what.
It didn't ruin it.
No, because I didn't use enough bitters.
I would still take it without, but
I didn't use enough to make this thing like.
Aloha, Julie. I'm using a glass that we got from you.
Check that stuff out, right? Yeah.
Yes.
We got the glasses with the polka dots. So there were.
Thank you, Robbie.
Oh, much appreciated. Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to think of the. I'm gonna have to look that up now. I'm totally spacing what that is. But there's that, and then of course there's a bunch of very cosmic titles.
Oh, I might have it.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Much appreciated that. Yeah, that'd be really cool. There are a bunch of cosmic titles from Alice.
Thanks, Laura.
And her music is definitely fun.
Oh, yes.
Definitely.
They're very, very locally famous.
You see?
Yes.
That's the thing.
Very, very local.
You want yourself a highball? We got those highball glasses. You want yourself an old fashioned? Here's an old fashioned.
It's got a bloody old fashioned in it.
Bloody cube, yes. Big fun. And that's actually still dissolving. So as the drink goes on, it actually changed character slightly.
Yes. Well, it's making the drink red.
Making the drink red.
So kind of the point.
Well, it's the entire point of this, such things, right?
Webrella. Yes, it is. Webrella. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I bought those so many years ago, and they're meant to be disposable, but I washed them and reused them because you can't get them. So I'm like, don't throw that away.
Don't do it. People wash their plastic straws. I like the all of the contemporary straws that are available that are like the rigid plastic, the really heavy plastic straws.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they're sort of a poly straw, but it's pretty thick. And then there's the metal straws. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And of course, they usually come equipped with like a very fine brush that you can use to clean them out.
Yes.
So stuff doesn't grow and everything. And just keep reusing them,
Well, and I like that we reuse them. I mean, I reuse them mainly because I love them and you can't get them. But also, I don't like just throwing that stuff away. Like I don't like single use. I'm for reusing. So
single use anything that isn't just going to disintegrate inside the compost bin. I think, what? Why would you do that? That's the thing.
Yep.
We make a lot of things around here. It's like I pack my lunch in and I bring out all the stuff that's left over, the tea bags and the orange peels. It all goes into the box, comes home, it goes in the compost. Makes dirt. The dirt makes peppers. We're using the peppers right now. Awesome. I think that's the way to go.
Oh, glass straws.
Glass straws.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, like, they are available, and obviously they're a bit
And
fragile.
reused.
Yep.
Waste not, want not.
Waste
Exactly.
not, want not.
And I would be very depressed if I couldn't get those again.
Yeah. But I suppose we could dig around and see, there's probably a variation out there somewhere. But it's true that if you don't see
we
them at
still
the
have-
first place, then hey,
Still quite a few.
Yeah.
Because we keep reusing them.
we keep reusing them. Big fun. But yeah, we have a Rella. Yeah, I like these are very cool. They're a lot of fun.
So so
So
this week we have watched, in terms of Halloween, we watched Microwave Massacre. Oh, what else did we watch?
Monsters Crash the Pajama Party.
Monsters Crash the Pajama Party. In fact, Monsters Crash the Pajama Party was the inspiration for my next drink.
Drink number 2.
We'll
get to that in a minute.
Death Becomes Her.
Death Becomes Her. Hadn't ever seen.
Which is about to open on Broadway as a musical.
Hello.
So
So those of you who are a little more local.
I'm trying to convince a recommend source. Laura, these came from Michael's.
Yeah.
So I would say check your stores that have that kind of seasonal, like baking type entertaining stuff. That's where you'll find that stuff.
You could always check Michael's again to see what's what. Would definitely be good to check like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, that kind of thing, because it might be a remainder item turns up.
Glass tubing. Oh, nice. Really use a glass straw. I bite my straws. Yeah, maybe stick to like stainless. There's also bamboo.
Yummy.
Bamboo,
Yes.
Bamboo straws.
There are those that are
very
sort of like
cool
a foam
too.
bamboo.
Yeah,
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Okay. Yes. Death Becomes Her is going to be a Broadway musical. I'm trying to convince Paul we need to go see the preview.
I'm thinking that you're right, considering like what things cost and the fact that price is good. And you know what? I enjoyed the picture. It's
Robbie.
I mean, it's all full of special effects, but it works.
Robbie, it is so funny that you would say that. Robbie says you should do a clown theme sometime. That could be spooky. So, Robbie, I have a clown costume because I did a clown gig recently. Balloon twisting and face painting. But I was dressed as a full-on clown. So I could do that. I could do a clown theme. Yeah.
This could be done over here,
Oh, Eric watched This House Possessed and Hotline that starred Linda Carter.
Oh, boy.
Carter.
Sounds like fun. All kinds of good. Monsters Crash the Pajama, as you correctly point out, should more properly be titled One Gorilla Crashes the Pajama Party, because that's all that really happens.
A gorilla crashes the pajama party at the behest of a mad doctor
who sits there the entire time going,
he's just laughing the whole time, like the mad doctor. It's like, what are you even laughing
you start
at?
Thinking, what the hell is your problem?
Yeah, it was
really irritating.
Very strange film. But anyway.
Cheaply made, but not...
Hi, Vegas AF. Good to see you.
Not unfun. But you know what is fun? Vegas AF.
Oh, okay. So, Peter says, let me know when you two would like to see Death Becomes Her. We're thinking of a Monday.
Yeah.
Can you do a Monday, Peter? We're thinking of, I think the show's at 7.
Yeah, we could figure that kind of stuff out.
Yeah. I just want to do it when there's no chance, very little chance that I'm going to get a gig, because I don't want to have to turn down work.
Because of things.
But we're thinking of Monday. Yeah. So there's anyway, we'll chat offline.
So anyway, let's talk.
And if anyone else here would like to go see Death Becomes Her on Broadway, get in touch. I want to see the preview because the price will go up after that.
Naturally, you know how it is. We saw
at least they use the stainless steel straws. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Throw
my straws. Oh, jeez.
Try to pick that one up, my friend.
Yeah. It's the demo of the Tropicana. No. We didn't, but I was telling Paul. I guess they turned it into a show, right? With the firing on it or something.
I mean, ultimately,
that's so weird.
Everything in Vegas is a show.
I know.
And everything in Vegas is temporary. It doesn't matter if the thing's been there 40 years. It's like, oh, well, demolish, build something else. That's just the nature of it. I mean, we think that NYC is pretty bad for that.
Hi, Gene.
Hi, Gene.
I'm in the middle of chewing ice. Good to see you, Gene.
for Pete's sake, Vegas beats them all. It's like you build something and then 2 years later, obsolete, tear it down. Tear it down. Good for the construction industry, I guess, but wow, seems like such a waste.
Yeah. How was it? Vegas.
Hopefully entertaining. I think that's the last of like that lineup of hotels and kind of gone. Was that the one that Elvis played at, or he played at?
I know he played at the International.
International.
Yeah.
It's on that first live record.
Headed to Vegas with Mike on the 30th.
Hello.
Nice.
There we go.
Great.
Good to hear you. Yep.
Yes.
Vegas, baby.
That's amazing.
Vegas, baby. There are, of course, 2 tiki joints in Vegas now? There have been for some time. Yeah. We shot at one of them. It's the story behind that is it's always hilarious because it's pitch black in there. It's really intense. But yeah.
Mine's almost gone.
Well, it's a short hoist. I mean, and ultimately mine was regular size and really did fill the glass because there's a fair amount of ice melt that goes along with the martini. The positive thing here is that the proof gets taken down. So it's not like shot of hooch straight up.
I had a shot of
which
hooch.
would not be great because it would be a shot of gin. And you want to be able to like enjoy the flavors as it goes down.
I want to pour all of this out, but I'm afraid I'm just going to pour the ice right on my face. We're at that point in the drink.
Oh, okay. So
like I want to
carefully, and away you go.
Okay, I think I got it.
Oh, and Vegas actually saw the Frankie's video. Yes, that was very cool, and it was really challenging because it's super pitch. You've been there. It's super pitch black inside the place.
Well, because we walked in the middle of the day.
We drive in to town. We situated ourselves. We get over to the place. It's just blindingly. It was what, August. It's blindingly hot and bright outside.
Yes.
It's the desert. You walk in. There's no light, and you're like, I need to stand here for about 10 minutes before anything happens.
Well, it was just when you first walked in, because it was so bright outside and it was so dark inside, there was this point where you can't see anything for a second.
Zilch. And
then of course your eyes adjust.
Your eyes start to adjust. Then you realize that what you can see.
But thank you, Vegas.
What you can see is that the bar is lit up, and the bar is lit up for all the folks who are not Vegas locals. The bar is lit up because there are slot machines in the bar.
Which I love.
Love that.
I love that.
Got to love the fact that the Vegas Tiki Bar has slots. What else?
Oh my gosh, this is funny. Gettysburg Ma'am says, funny story. My daughter gave blood today, and afterwards they always give you a snack, yes. Her volunteer gave her a pack of Neckos. What? She gladly passed them on to me.
There you go. Oh.
I gave blood.
Some don't appreciate such things. But Neckos are classic.
I don't know, back in the spring, I think. And they just gave me, I think they always give you Lorna Doones.
Lorna Doones.
Yeah, and
orange juice.
No, it was like a juice drink.
A juice drink.
Like a cranberry juice drink.
Well, like that kind of thing.
Oh, there are 4 legit tiki bars in Vegas now, soon to be 5.
Boom,
all
baby.
right. We're way overdue
I'm
for
way
a
behind the
visit.
damn times, I tell you.
We are way overdue for a visit.
Yeah. They got some love for some Neckos.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your sister calls you a Necco weird. I like that. That's cute.
Necco. Hilarious.
All right. So,
now,
speaking of,
who can tell us why Necco was named Necco?
We're handing out Halloween candy. I can tell you. Ooh,
yes, you. Ooh, Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter. You could really. I'll let the audience decide. Who's got the scoop on the Necco?
Rubber tip ended up on the floor. Oh, jeez.
If I still have a candy dish behind me, which
it's right here.
Well, do we have that? But where's the one with the Neckos?
Oh, it's over there.
It's over
in
there.
The corner.
Oh yeah, that's the Gordons. Speaking of very large martinis. No, but I was just thinking to myself, don't we have Neckos behind me? They're over there now. So there we go.
For the season.
Yes. It's just moving. Things move around in here.
Confectionery company. Errol got it.
Oh, there you go.
Absolutely. Juice and Nutter Butters or Oreos.
Oh wow.
My gosh. Okay.
Take the Neckos. Yes. Necco back in the day also made things like Sky Bar, which is still being made. I know who makes it these days because Necco's kind of gone. But Sky Bar was fun because it was like 4 different sections, milk chocolate, that were just like these 4 little bumps, and you could separate them. They were different flavors. It was there was like a chocolate whip, a peanut butter, a caramel, and a vanilla cream. And they're fun. They're super sweet. I mean, it's there's no mistaking. This is one of these rot your teeth kind of candies. but they're fun. I
I'm doing
actually
a little
like a Sky
adjusting.
Bar.
Hold on.
Oh, I'll just ramble on. And what else did Necco make? There were some specific things that they were known for that have now passed on to other brands. I'm trying to remember if they did root beer barrels and stuff like that, probably back in the day, because people did that. The one thing about the actual wafers is that it is one of, I think, only 2 candies contemporarily that actually have a clove flavor. And
yeah,
because the other one being Spice Drops is generally clove flavored, but one of the flavors of Necco is clove, and that's fun. It's I think part of the deal with them at the time was that it was something that a smoker could actually like take one of these wafers and it starts to kill the flavor. So that's,
I feel like if
part of the
you
idea.
need to kill the flavor, you probably shouldn't be smoking.
Probably stop smoking. That's one possibility there. But I suppose also like cigar smokers, like,
it's like I feel like if you need to kill the flavor of alcohol, maybe you should take up some other recreational
think
drug,
about that. Exactly. But there are all sorts of products that were initially designed for smokers, like Pez. Pez was short for pfeffermints, and that was a smoker's mint.
Who made the candy cigarettes? We have some over there.
We do have some of those. There were, I think that was a generic concept, and a lot made candy cigarettes. Now remember that there's the candy cigarettes that are basically the same stuff that makes up candy bracelets. They're kind of bumpy.
I'm bringing it over. Well, these are bubble gum.
And there's also gum cigarettes like we have over here. We have a gum cigar in there too. And then there's the chocolate cigarettes. So there was like a lot of these things. They were really pushing that thing on the kids, weren't they? Kids, when they grow up, what you want to do is grab yourself a pack of L&M.
We got bubblegum cigarettes and Necco wafers. Okay.
Woohoo. Awesome. The original candy wafer.
These, the brand is Victory. It must say, I don't have my glasses, but it must say who makes those.
I'll take a look. First of all, to note is that
yes, gum cigars.
It does say since 1847, and they're still being made. They're no longer made by New England Candy.
Remember tossing them in toll booths when I was a teen. Oh,
wise guy. These are currently made by Spangler. Very good. Spangler makes a lot of fun things. I think they make lemon heads and stuff.
Yes, Gettysburg Ham. Yes, about the Tropicana. Yeah.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
For Pete's sake, that stuff. I was like, yeah, okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, okay. Right. Gum cigars.
And of course, the Oakland A's fans that we know are so like upset that anyway. Anyway.
So we have a vote in here for Whorehound candy. Yeah, that's really fun.
Oh yeah.
Whorehound that's for like if you have a sore throat, and I've actually had that. It's good. It does work pretty well. There's one company that still makes that, as far as I know, called Clay's, and you'll find those. I was about to say you'll find those in Christmas tree shops. That is also long gone, so you can't find that. But look around for Clay's. They're very good. They also do like a cinnamon drop that's very intense, so that's worth your time.
Robbie, we're in Middletown, New York. So just north of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Just
north and west, just a bit
north of New York City.
I ride.
Hi, Clinton. Good to see you. Happy October.
The Erie Railroad. That's what I do.
Yes. Errol says, I loved candy cigarettes, but couldn't stand cigarettes, courtesy of my parents.
Oh, geez.
I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, Pepper Tree Villa comes in. Yeah. I was just thinking the other day, like, if walking through New York City, you inhale a lot of secondhand smoke. And I'm thinking, like,
you don't say.
I cannot stand cigarette smoke. People are just smoking joints left and right. I'm okay with that.
Whatever.
But cigarettes,
tobacco?
I'm like, I can't.
Nasty.
Yeah, it's so
nasty.
Hi, Roberta. Good to see you.
So great for you to show up. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Powdered sugar
smoke.
God.
Oh yeah.
That is so
wrong,
and I love it. That is so wrong, and I love it.
And we're big fans, of course, of the Thin Man pictures. So like all 6 of them, and like he smokes incessantly through these. And you think that was happening on set, and they like everybody in the crew was smoking. It was like it must have been just horrendous in that period. And I would say I don't have that experience, but I spent a lot of time in my 20s going to clubs, and everyone just smoked like chimneys.
Peter, I'm with you about chocolate and peanut butter. Yes.
Oh, I hear you.
Okay,
it's a thing. Everybody loves the peanut butter cup. And then there's the pieces. You know how it is.
Right, I'm going to clean this
That's
out.
the classic. Anyway, I'm supposed to figure out who makes the cigarettes here. These
Spangler,
are.
you said.
Oh yeah, this is
You
no
already
the
said
cig.
that.
I said Spangler for the wafers. Necca wafers are currently made by
Oh, I
Spangler.
thought you meant the cigarettes.
It's this is fascinating. The Victory brand. Okay, it sounds like really something.
That sounds legit.
Imported by World Confections, Maplewood, New Jersey. But where are they imported from?
Yeah, Mad Men, exactly.
They're imported from North Macedonia.
What?
This is like
I didn't see that coming.
This is like what used to be Yugoslavia, I think.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Good grief. Anyway, so these are gum. I'm sure they're like very reasonable gum as far as such things go. And,
reasonable gum.
Reasonable gum.
That sounds like a band.
It's. I'm sure it's reasonable to the extent like it's exactly the same stuff you get in a pack of baseball cards. So
I'm gonna make so very proud of this next one. I have named my next drink Giggling Psycho after the Mad Doctor in Monsters Crash the Pajama
Idiot.
Party.
Yeah.
So, okay. Looking at my ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm good. I got this. Okay. So this is,
anyway,
you will notice, you mixologists out there will notice, this is a Singapore slang variation. Variation is not a Singapore slang. Okay. So for Giggling Psycho, I'm going to start with 1.5 ounces of gin, which I have funneled into this reused vodka bottle. Yes. But I couldn't let it's got a it's got a skull for a cork.
Scully over here. Yep.
Hi, Amy. Good to see you.
So message from Mother.
My dad stopped smoking in Vietnam, took up his pipe. Okay. I did not realize that was when that happened.
I think everybody else started smoking in Vietnam when a carton was 50 cents. And that was part of your
bucking the trend.
Part of your K rations was a carton of cigarettes.
Went to a town meeting about traffic on my street. Oh, Amy, it's good that you did that.
Listen, I'm glad that you're actually participating in local politics because that's where things happen. When you have congestion, you need to talk to the town council. Very true.
I'm going to, I'm only doing 1 cube of ice, but I'm going to put it in now. Well, that was kind of a small cube.
All right, another cube.
1.5 cubes.
What the heck?
Okay, so in my gym, because I don't ultimately want ice in this drink. So,
I like the comment from Dime. Reasonable Gum sounds like an Archie's cover band.
Reasonable Gum.
I was exploring the Archie's catalog this week because we still have Apple Music, and I'm like, what can I get here? I'm like, I want to put some Archie's albums, and listening, I'm like, the songs are great. I mean, they're really just total professional production on this light pop, but it's actually some of it is really hard-hitting stuff.
All right, so this was 1.5 ounces of gin. I'm also going to add 1 ounce of sour cherry liqueur. You could use cherry liqueur, whatever you can get. This is local to us.
Is Dano here? Hello.
1 ounce. Wow. All right.
I think Dan is.
I need to clean the bar now.
Single-handedly responsible for completely depleting Western Connecticut of this product. But
and also New York.
Yeah, you know what? The manufacturer does not mind.
I made sure this is good stuff.
This is really.
If you get
really
to
great.
our neck of the woods, Hudson Valley of New York, American fruits, all of their liqueurs are amazing.
They grow the cherries. They press the cherries. They distill.
Hi, Mike.
They combine. They distill. Oh, it's really great liqueur. Super fresh taste.
Oh yeah, candy corn. Yes. It's very divisive, but I'm in favor of candy corn. Okay, so
I'm okay with it.
1 ounce.
A certain amount of it is fine.
That was 1 ounce of the sour cherry. I'm doing 1 ounce fresh lemon juice.
Yeah, it's kind of a heavy pour on the sour cherry.
Ice cubes take up so much space in the glass. Exactly.
That's kind of like those martini drinkers who were like, vermouth, what a concept. Perhaps leave the bottle over there and I will observe it. And that will get its way into the glass.
Those little ice cubes are getting this all cold. I'm also going to add 1/2 ounce Benedictine.
This is critical.
Doing a Singapore sling variation.
This is critical.
Giggling Psycho.
If you're at a bar, you ask for a Singapore sling and they do not put in Benedictine, they're missing the magic ingredient.
Okay.
That's what makes this a Singapore sling. This
Were
is
you
what
about to
was.
say Singapore Sing?
No, I was not actually. This was actually
Okay.
devised in Singapore itself, supposedly at the Raffles Hotel.
This bar
It is a
is
variation
filthy now.
on something called the straight sling. They just added a few things. Ultimately, there's not that much in here. It doesn't have to be that complicated,
Little cleanup.
except the Benedictine, which has like 47 herbs. That's what's giving it complexity.
Oh, Eric says one of
and
my
fun.
roommates is actually making meat. I bought
Meat?
meat recently. Yeah, we tried
You
it.
did.
We tried it on the
It was
air,
really
right?
good.
Yes. Okay.
Yep. Single
My challenge is eating only one bag. Oh,
seriously.
okay. So this is 1.5 ounces gin, 1 ounce sour cherry liqueur, 1 ounce fresh lemon juice, ½ ounce Benedictine with a little bit of ice. I'm going to add a tiny bit more ice.
Just
Which
a bit.
I don't want the.
I don't want
I
to.
want the ice to melt, but I want
I
it to
don't
get
want
this
to
cold.
take over. You know.
No, I want the ice to melt, but I want this to be cold because I'm not done.
But wait, there's more. You need
Okay.
an Orchard Hill
See,
bone
the
dry
Archie's
draft cider.
Been listening to the Partridge Family lately. Oh, Partridge Family.
Oh, now you're talking.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to add. Keep in mind, we're doing Halloween horror. I'm going to fill this with bone dry cider.
Them bones are gonna
Right,
walk
so-
around.
Fill with bone dry cider. And we're not done.
But wait, there's more.
We're not done. A couple of dashes of cranberry bitters to make it look bloody.
Yep.
All right. Oh, you can see it. Can you see it trickling down?
Trickle,
Yes.
trickle, trickle, trickle.
Trickle.
Marvelous.
Okay.
Marvelous.
So, and I'm gonna do another candied orange slice because why not?
Oh, there we go. Now you've
Yes,
made
and
it.
the cider is chilled, so we don't want ice in our chilled cider. That's weird.
I don't mind a cube, just to get it there. And there we go.
Oh, Gene, this is good.
Gene,
Oh my gosh, I love this.
if you like a Singapore sling, if you have a place that will make you a good Singapore sling, it's a good place to be. If you top it with cider, you're adding a different dimension.
Oh, singing my song. Oh, Partridge Family.
Yeah, I could be there.
I might.
Wow.
I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna get I just knocked them all out. I'm gonna get.
Whoops.
I'm gonna put them back. A swizzle stick for decor. They're all caught up in each other.
I would eat my eyeballs.
Yeah. All right.
There's
and
Alex.
then I'm going to get a straw.
Place that down there because it's going
All
to fall
right.
out on me.
They're all caught up in each other.
That's the thing.
And a straw. Okay. Just for decoration.
Yep. Oh, I don't think Gene just had a sling. Okay. Depending on where you are, if you have access to one of these very cocktailian kind of bars, and one of these like places where somebody dresses 19th century, says I'm a mixologist, should be able to do a Singapore sling properly. If you ask at your average bar, they're going to be like, okay, and then mix up something that I don't know what it is. So I don't recommend that. If you want to know what goes into this thing, well, we just told you, but we could always drop you a line because there's a way to make it. But if you make it with a cider, I think it definitely is a different dimension, which I like a lot. So it's good. That's good. My final
Giggling Psycho. Giggling Psycho is delicious.
And I'm down.
Do you have an idea for your next drink?
Why I do.
So this one was inspired by Monsters Crash the Pajama Party. So if you haven't seen it, some sorority girls and their boys, I don't want to say boyfriends because we don't know what their relationships are, but they're boy counterparts.
Bunch of idiots to hang out with.
Go into a haunted house where the girls need to spend the night. I don't know why the boys needed to take them, but
no,
because the boys leave them there so they can spend the night for a sorority initiation ritual.
Oh, how about that?
And unbeknownst to everyone, there is actually a mad doctor in this house and his insane minion gorilla.
Minion's a good use of term here.
Who are there to torture the girls and kidnap them and transform them into monsters. But the first one, he transforms into a gorilla.
Yeah.
So,
because I guess they still have the gorilla mask. So, hey.
So, yeah. Anyway.
And anyway, and fun.
We do still have some of that pickle liquor.
Yes.
Dime. Yes.
Wicked pickle.
Wicked pickle. Yep.
It's really kind of like a pre-mixed pickleback.
Peter, I think you're right about Susan Day.
We got the bottle from Daniel, who's here. Thank you very much. And we remember actually, like you had a bottle and we tried it first, and I was like, this is interesting. I don't mind the pickle flavor. I don't mind the whiskey flavor. I mind the flavor combination. I don't do a lot of picklebacks, but like I would, we've mixed with that, and it's fun. It's fun to work with that because pickle flavor it's something we're all familiar with. We use it all the time. I happen to like dill relish better than sweet relish myself. How about that? And I will save when you're done with the pickle jar and you got this brine left, save it because use that to soak the ribs when you're making barbecue. Magic ingredient.
Oh my gosh, Lisa and Errol, I got to hear how this comes out. Yeah. Yes.
Boucher. Oh,
I got to hear how this comes out. Yeah.
Wow, you got me a book. What was it, last Christmas or a couple years ago? That was all about the history of booze and medicine and how basically they're the same.
Yeah.
Back in the day, medicine was booze, booze was medicine.
We had a good doctor, which was occasionally a mad doctor when he had to butt heads with the insurance companies. I know. That'll turn anyone into a mad doctor, I assume.
Yeah. And Peter, you're right. Susan Day made at least one thing that I can think of that was horror, but I can't remember the title. But I remember that back in the day because we all knew Susan.
Dubbing psycho thriller. I don't think I know that.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Lee Scratch Perry. There's a thing. There's a name for you. I first heard Lee Scratch Perry's name in conjunction with the label Roar. You remember those guys? Back in the 80s, there was a record label that released cassettes. That's all they did. They decided that like the way to go was Walkman and car stereos. So they released cassette tapes.
I feel like there was a moment where they weren't wrong.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, that's the way things were going, et cetera, et cetera. And
Eric.
They released a lot of really great titles.
Hi, Eric Tiki, by the way. And I just got off the phone with our friends in Naples, Florida, which is like where.
Oh, geez, yeah. Guess where my cousins are.
They're okay, but our other friends lost power. Oh, geez. Oh.
Thanks for letting me know because I haven't heard anything from that direction. But I should really drop a message to my cousin and say, so anyway, Jeez.
Oh, Looker. Yeah.
Looker.
For that.
That's
Yeah.
That's it. That's exactly right.
Oh, now on TCM, Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. We have, when I was going through our DVDs the other day, we have Abbott and Costello Meet the Creature.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one we have.
That is actually from, I think, the TV show that they were doing.
Yeah, I think Pamela Sue Martin did make some, Julie.
Yes, she did.
Yes, yeah.
I think you were right, Julie. Yeah.
No, Eric, you did not bring the room down. You did not, because we were talking about it earlier too. Yeah,
No.
No. Hi, John. Good to see you.
Hi, John. So good to see you. But definitely.
Hell Bunny. Oh, Laura, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you looked up Hell Bunny.
Yeah, I think you're gonna love Hell Bunny.
Yeah,
seriously.
Yeah.
This is what this is. This is a salon. You find some interesting items, check them out.
I know, and I just.
Are you selling something? Drop it in the messages so people can tell where things are.
And I've been thinking about the people in Florida because my God, like they got walloped and now they're about to get walloped again.
I mean, it's sort of
talk about a nightmare. Talking about a drive-in movie nightmare. They're about to get walloped again.
It's sort of the MO these days in the Caribbean in general. It's like, are you in Trinidad or are you in Puerto Rico? It's just like, oh, here comes the next storm. And it just whacks your island. And I start to think, this is the future that we're facing. And you start to wonder what's going to happen with this stuff. There's a hell of a lot of history going on around there, but things change and maybe you need to do something different. And that's just the way it is. So it is really terrible for the people who've built very sort of East Coast infrastructure around an area that is prone to some severe storms. So.
Oh, Eric, well, good luck with that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Got back from selling. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. We actually have some things for sale right now up on Discogs. Go take a look. Find was it Velveteen Lounge or was it Captain Q?
Captain Quad.
Captain Quad on Discogs gets you a whole bunch of stuff. And we always have records for sale. If you are a record collector, we might have a few of those here. Oh, I respond to that sort of thing. Let us know. What are you looking for? We'll talk.
I gotta answer Peter. What would a creature from Boggy Creek consist of?
Oh, I don't know.
Boggy. Peter. All right. I feel like boggy would be kind of
swampy.
Swampy, yeah.
Swampy, like you want to like.
Chinar.
Chinar. Oh yeah.
Chinar.
That's a good place to be.
Yeah.
That's a really good place to be.
He comes and saying, "I'll eat your refrigerator. I will deprogram you."
Animated bog butter. Anybody hear about like the bog butter? There was butter found in a bog that was something like,
oh man,
like 1,500 years old.
Jeez.
I'm like, nobody's gonna try that, are they? But it's like, yeah, the butter was actually it was still viable.
880,000.
Son of a I believe it. I believe it. Yeah.
Oh
it was
God,
like,
you got to get in touch with
Sarasota.
Cousin. You got to get in touch with your cousin.
It's just like this is what we got. The storm seasons are definitely stronger. Nobody's going to disagree with me there. We're looking at it, and it's hitting the places where it's going to hit, and that is like Florida, Georgia, Alabama coast,
800,000,
that kind of thing.
That is a lot of
right up into the Carolinas, and away we go. And then when that happens, we get the residue, and it's just hideous for a couple of days.
800,000 is a lot of people without power.
That is a lot of. Peter, look up the bog butter. You'll be fascinated by this concept.
Bug flying around my face.
Bug in my face. Anyway, I was going to make something, and well,
I thought you had an idea.
I did have an idea, and now we're talking about.
You want to make bog butter? No. You want to make?
I'm not going to put butter in my drink.
You could watch. You could make. You can make creature from Boggy Creek.
Yeah, I could kind of do that, couldn't I?
It's up to you.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Creative vision.
I had an idea, and it wasn't really that elaborate, so why not? The audience has suggested something, and we can go with that. And we've got some excellent ingredients at hand, and we're going to make it fresh for you now. Because what we do is do that here live.
Okay. Creature from Boggy Creek.
You
need
the
chinar.
I need the chinar. It's like those shows that are just like, we're here live, Cops live. And, they're out there and nothing's happening. And it's like, oh, well, I guess that was boring.
What can I get rid of here?
That's on deck right there.
Are you going to do this too?
Yeah, I was planning on that. Well, I was planning on that. Why am I doing both of these?
It's boggy.
Keep it.
It's boggy.
Sounds good.
Are you done with this?
Probably done with that.
Okay.
So that can go. Let's see what goes on this.
I gotta clear space. Okay.
I need a tall glass, and I like your glass a lot, so I would like one of those. By the way, we actually found 2 glasses with the same pattern recently that were just totally random. So we have another coupe. So we need one more, so we have 4. And we found a like a snifter, like a brandy glass. That was fun.
Do you need
we love these
anything
things
else before
with the bamboo carved into them. A lot of fun. I don't know, but we're going to find out.
Boggy Creek.
Boggy.
Cheater biscuits or muffins. Worked with a girl back in the 90s who's in Trinidad. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Yeah, butter found in bogs because it didn't spoil in water. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It's bizarre that you would put it into like a bog is just swampy water. So like, why is that better? I don't know, and I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah,
and
people who are all about themselves.
Yeah. So let's see.
Okay.
What goes into this thing? I'm looking for a base again because this is actually a modifier. It's a good modifier to a Manhattan.
Base.
So that's the gin.
Base.
Should I do that or should I do something else? That's what I'm wondering.
Base.
What goes into the boggy? Boggy sounds murky. I might want to go with whiskey, which makes it a Manhattan type thing. But this will work really well.
I tried.
Well, you not only tried, you delivered. That's the kicker. I need a measurer. Okay, so this guy will work. I'm going to give me.
Well, we have works the same way. Yes, it covers the exposed face of the butter with water. Okay, I've seen those butter bells.
We used to have a butter bell. I think we had donated it, but we had one for a long time. Yeah, it's just like
used to have moss preserved stuff. I know, so gross. Right?
Oh yeah.
Skeleton bottle. Oh, Eric, yes. Okay. She gets set with a little black bottle skeleton. No, I haven't seen that. So this had vodka in it once upon a time, but of course it has a little, like it's glass and it has a little glass skull cork. I wasn't going to throw that away. So I just,
use them.
This year I funneled gin into it.
Hey, it's easy.
You know, and then we also had this cat that had wine in it that we got at World Market, like, I don't know, 15 years ago.
Ages.
But
yeah, but it's fun. It was fun wine, but it's long gone.
We put brandy in it now. So
definitely. Oh. So yeah, that's what that one is all about. What is the actual brand on that wine, by the way?
Oh, God, I don't remember.
I could take a look.
Some cheapo wine at World Market.
This is actually Riesling. Zeller Schwarzkatz. Yeah, it's a German wine. It's a German. A German Riesling.
That's the one that used to come with a little cat on it, right?
Yeah. Yes, they did have the cat.
Yes, the little cat. Because I got those cats when I was a kid.
So. Hello, Schwarzkatz.
We're married to a food geek, John says. Yes.
You know.
That's great. I love that.
And
when it's a pole dancer grow bottle. What? I haven't seen that. We can't have nice things in the Northeast.
1.5 of the bourbon.
Okay, what are we calling this? Oh, Creature from Boggy Creek. Okay, 1.5 bourbon. Okay, I got to write this down and then I'll come back to the comments. Okay.
Make it a 1/2 ounce of the Cynar. It's going to make it boggy. I want to see this happen though.
Okay.
Cynar is fun to play with because one of the major components is artichoke.
The cat bottles come in all different flavors and colors.
Oh, look at that.
We can't have nice things. I don't get these things.
No, we don't.
I think there's a World Market in the city, maybe, but it's
never seen it. Yeah. Never seen it. Would be fun. So
the skeleton bottle in pink. No, it comes in pink. I need it in pink.
Boom, boom, boom. Hello.
Okay, we're calling this one Creature from Boggy Creek, Laura. Yes.
So I'm going to take the.
Yes, and you recognize it. Okay, so.
I'm going to take the lemon as well.
I am disturbed that this comes in pink and I didn't know about it because.
Dang it.
If it's pink, I have to have it.
You know, well, why not?
I'm Elle Woods. I got to have it in pink.
Look, Elle Woods is perfectly fine and good, and obviously, you can do pink too. I do pink. You know, I do pink in shirts because I don't wear white shirts. What the hell's that all about? But sometimes I have to wear, you know, sort of formal wear,
Laura,
ties and things. And I think a light thing is a good thing. All right, give me just about a 1/2 ounce.
Lisa says Josie and I are the reason we can't have nice things. No, I was thinking about this because speaking of Lisa, I believe Lisa posted this, I don't know, a month or so ago in the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen VIP room Facebook group. McCormick was coming out with this collection of spices.
Hello.
That we can't find anywhere.
Because we can't have nice things.
And anytime anyone comes out with a product that like people are all over the country are like, oh yeah, I love this. I got this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, we can't have nice things in the Northeast because apparently they don't test products here. You're
going to ruin it.
I have been wanting those spices. I check every time I go in the store. Nope.
Okay. Adding about a 1/4 ounce of Cynar. No, 1/4 ounce of Campari.
What else did you add? Oh, pink cat bottle too.
Ah.
You got them in Clifton. Oh, Daniel, I'm so jealous.
Check that out.
I am so jealous.
Clifton Park. Oh, wow.
I've got to
I love
have the pink cat now, but I'm not going to overpay for it on eBay, but I've got to have it.
Let's check it out. So far, I've got two kinds of bittering, a little bit of sour, a base liquor, and I don't know if I need anything kind
Okay,
of
Eric,
sweet
I'm going to
go in
Google
there
this
at all, or if we're kind of done.
Wait. All I have so far is the Cynar and the bourbon. What else did you do?
Quarter ounce of Campari, which I drizzled in so you can see it sort of like bleed down. That's that's
what
part.
Else did you do?
That's the fun part. Yeah, that's it so far.
You didn't do any lemon?
Oh wait, yeah, I did. Yeah,
How much?
half ounce lemon. Pardon.
No, it looked like there was lemon in there. And that's it so far.
So far, that's it. Normally, at this point, I would try it, but this is just going to be a very bitter kind of thing until I add something a little sweeter.
I want to try it.
And I will fill with a bone dry cider. So here we go.
He's using up my bone.
I'm in fact.
My ninja move was going to be to finish that cider. Apparently,
Guess what?
I won't be finishing
Guess what?
it.
You got to finish happening right there. I'll take a straw, please.
Do you want a bendy straw or a straight straw?
I'll take this straw, and I'll also take a boo.
Okay, hopefully I won't knock over the swizzle sticks again.
And since I haven't actually used one yet, I'll take a twist.
Oh, I used them up. They're in the fridge behind you.
They're behind you.
Oh, these twists.
Yes.
I thought you meant the candied orange.
Oh, no.
Twists.
Because I like mine with a twist.
Okay.
There we go. Ooh, check that out.
Chilled.
That actually went boom.
Okay, I don't know what is going on now with camera, but
Freaking out.
okay.
That's really good.
I'm excited to try it.
It's like just this side of sweet. It's like, yeah, it's sweet enough. And there's like these bitter undertones that are hitting the drink that I like a lot. And I think a lot of our viewers would like a lot. And I'd be glad to make this for you if we ever see you in person.
Weird misspellings.
Mm-hmm.
I said combine
Yeah,
in a chimney glass and stir, but it came out chimney glass.
The chimney glass. That's a different sort of a thing.
Okay. Might be moved toward hot sauce. Okay, so earlier in the broadcast, I used this Howler's sour racha candy sauce. Oh, this is good. Oh, yep. Amy, that would be amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we don't have World Market here. European eBay. You'll find one the next day at Goodwill. Exactly. I know.
Yeah, seriously.
I can't.
Yeah.
Some rubber tips for my metal straws. Because I'm paranoid about
right.
busting my teeth. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, that might actually be
chimp in a glass.
The solution for Lisa here might be to get rubber tips for the glass straws.
Yeah, Lisa.
So that,
I don't know how to get them.
Wow. Hysterical.
Okay, wait. Google Tea's vodka bottle. Okay, wait. Hold on.
We'll take a look at that. But definitely. I was just thinking of something and now.
Hold on. I'm Googling this now. Are you of legal age? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, stop it. Oh. Well, that's a little provocative. Hello.
That's hilarious.
Yep. And actually, the price is not as outrageous as some of these things that are specialty products.
Yeah, Dime. Like they came out with all these spice mixtures, I would say, that looked super fun. Yep. I was into them, super and we cannot get them.
All sorts of things we can get in spice mixtures.
Yeah, adding that to your tiki bar. That was funny.
There was a comment here about hot sauce, and there was a comment earlier about were we growing, I think, the scorpion peppers. Yes, actually we did. and we also grew because I decided once
I feel like the
for
peppers
the first
might
time
be done.
in a couple. I think they're kind of out. For the first time in a couple of years, we grew both the scorpion and the ghost peppers.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, we'll grow them. They will fruit, and then we will pick those all and make a hot sauce. And I finally did, and it's just marinating now. And I tried a little today, and I'm like, okay, this has heat, significant heat. I don't think it's as burn your face off as it might be.
What spices can't
But-
you find? Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Hold on.
But I had a lot of fun making it. I think I still need to improve it so it's a little smoother, and I will use it in cocktails.
Okay, I just searched on McCormick, and they have this entire collection of things called like "You Crack Me Up," "You Make Me Smile."
Pasta topping, positively obsessed.
You guac to be kidding.
Man, they got a lot of stuff.
More
at that.
things we can't get.
Yeah.
Now, these were kind of okay. Those are McCormick
Flavor maker blends.
spices that we cannot get. Okay.
Flavor maker blends.
Now this
That looks
was
like a lot of fun.
products.
Yeah. Okay.
Spice blends. Okay, I'm just looking at.
Let's see what we got. Himalayan.
Okay, we
pink
can
salt.
get these. Some of these, but these were all kind of like more geared toward sweet than savory. I want to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
We thought they would be great for cocktails. Yeah, forget about getting those here in the Northeast.
It's a drag. Why don't they shop these things
Josie
in New York City?
disappeared for a while. Found her shoe. My tennis shoelaces. Oh no! It looks like I have puff balls in my shoestrings. Oh,
Josie.
jeez.
I kind of think we could provide Josie with
Talk
an
about-
infinite number of things to chew on.
And
And
small pasta ones. They're on Amazon. I know. My
Okay.
whole thing is like I don't want to overpay.
yeah,
That's the thing. Like, I could probably get on eBay and find a pink cat bottle and pay a bunch of money. I'm like, no, I want to
No.
pay the cheapo money
What if they
that
wanna
that
pay?
bottle cost in the store.
Well, I was just mentioning, I just found a couple of pieces of glassware within this line, and we were at a thrift place that had a huge.
In New Hampshire, so
In
it was,
New Hampshire.
and no tax.
Yeah, no tax. So huge.
Good night, Peter. Okay,
Hi,
so
Peter.
Peter, we need to be in touch about
We'll talk about the show.
Death Becomes
We'll talk about
Her.
the show.
Yes,
You enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I was looking, and I just happened to spot two pieces in this collection. I'm like, okay, great. And like they ended up being like 75 cents a pop. I'm like, yeah, I'll gladly pay that because hey,
I've got
and
75
rando
cents.
pieces are not worth that much per piece because the collection is what it's all about.
I've got 75 cents for
I think
glass.
like that could go on forever with these things, and I have managed to break a few of these things, and I'm kind of hacked off at
Ugh,
myself.
I
But
know.
we will find replacements. But we have the chimneys, which are great.
I'll buy that for $1.
I'll buy that for $1, you know. Look, I mean, this is
It's under $1.
the chimney. This
Take
is
my
your
money.
zombie glass right here. This is beautiful. You make one of the available good zombies. I think this is the thing you have it in.
Oh,
I'm super happy with that. Yeah.
Gettysburg Man was asking if we have bought any Halloween candy yet. We have, in fact. Okay.
Guess what?
Well, Paul did.
Yeah, I
Last
bought the candy.
wow,
No, don't do
Okay.
that.
last week
Don't do that.
when we were about to go live, I said, "Quick, pick up Halloween candy because our jack-o'-lanterns look so empty."
Oh,
so
they
he
did
got
too.
these green Snickers, which
They are green.
theoretically glow in the dark, but
They do.
the thing is, there's green stuff in them, and then also Kit Kats because I think they were on sale. But
I don't think these glow. Are you sure?
usually they're all advertising they glow.
I don't think
This is
says so.
ghoulish green.
It's green. It is green.
Has green stuff in it.
Well, it's got green
Still
stuff
tastes
anyway.
like Snickers.
Did somebody say candy bucket? Oh yeah, Kit Kat. I remember when I was in London. You were in London in a similar period of time.
Mhm.
Like the Kit Kats had a different label. We have this. We're familiar with the orange label. The UK ones were just this red label with this big swirl Kit
Oh,
Kat.
yeah,
Yeah. And you'd be in the tube, and for about
Glow in the
20p, you
dark.
got one of these
Oh,
things.
jeez. We have a great store near us that has like all kinds of, like, if it's a weird candy thing, they probably have it. And I'm in on this. Been wanting some Halloween candy all day.
Yay. Not even Halloween
Atomic
yet,
crap.
but
If the poo glows, you know. Okay.
Hello.
All right. I am 1.5 drinks in, so I'm going to ask this.
Which is?
After I
Just say.
swallow my quarter of a Kit Kat. Okay, so
anyway.
old lady asking for myself. The whole emoji thing. I saw Candy throw up. It was so gross.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Reese's.
Gross.
Reese's.
Gross.
You still have candy from last year. Do we have candy? We might have candy from last year. Surely.
I'm going to put it this way.
Oh, we're
probably,
not to give out, but we might.
No.
No, we don't give out.
Internally,
candy,
that's another thing. We did candy on the show recently where I was pulling stuff out that I did not really know the provenance. It was probably pretty old, but I will not pass that out to the kids because
I give old candy to bad dress kids.
Kid, you sucked. Here you go. Boom.
That's hilarious.
Hilarious. But
the matcha Kit Kats. Yes. We had some of those. Yeah.
Somebody at work brought them in about 6 years ago, and there were a ton of them. And I scammed a few of those, and I was like, "These are really good." And then when I priced them out, I'm like, "These are really expensive." So I was like, damn it!
I'm gonna grab all I can.
The matcha were awesome, so I was really happy with those.
Yeah.
I wish they would just make them domestically. It's not that hard.
I was gonna say, like, what is the fascination with poop?
Because it's in the emojis, it's in the candy, and it's in the blah blah.
But I can hold space for the idea that maybe there was always a fascination with poop, and I did not know about it.
Well, among 2-year-olds, perhaps, because that's what they got going on. But among anybody older than that, I don't know what the thing is with
poop.
Know. Plops
from Europe.
Plops.
Did you say matcha Kit Kats? Yes, those were good.
Yes, he did.
Yes. Yep.
Laura, check these out. See if you can find a good price on those because they're usually too expensive for words.
Give the old really good candy to teenagers and good candy to younger kids.
We find a lot of teenagers shepherding youngsters around their neighborhood when we have Halloween. Because the teenagers, that's the thing. Like, it used to be you got to that age, you're like, I'm done with Halloween. Now it's all about dress up, and it's about colored hair and things.
Back to your story. I'm curious. Yeah.
Anyway, but like it's all about like playing up, and like teenagers are all into that. So Halloween is great. They love that. And like if they're actually taking the really, really young kids around, I think that's great.
I was going to
shepherd them around the neighborhood, and like everybody gets good candy because we don't buy crap.
Makes more bone dry cider. I was going to share the story of the Pathmark Fairy.
Yes, why not?
I have shared this story before, but it bears repeating because it does not get less amazing. So before we moved up here to the Hudson Valley,
the OC,
we lived in a sad, depressing apartment in New Rochelle that we nevertheless made fabulous. But I had horrible asthma in that apartment. I've never had asthma before or since.
Truth.
So he's saying it wasn't sad, but I had asthma in that apartment, which is kind of sad. Anyway.
All right. Yep.
So one Halloween, we didn't know if we would get Halloween trick-or-treaters, but we had some candy on hand and there was a knock at the door. And we were up one level, so I ran down and there were some children and there was a young adult in a work shirt from Pathmark, which was a local supermarket chain,
Mhm.
wearing wings. And when I opened the door, he said, "I'm the Pathmark fairy." This
love
is
that.
like over 20 years ago, and I still think about this
to love that.
because it killed me. It was so funny. I was like, "Take all my candy. You're the Pathmark fairy." I loved it. I'm the Pathmark fairy. So just get like a work shirt and wings.
And away you go.
It was great.
Pathmark, I think, is kind of gone as a brand. We had one in New Jersey that was a huge
Yeah, you do
store
have to say
originally.
trick or treat. You have
Yeah.
to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if you don't say trick or treat, I'm just gonna hold out the candy and just look at you like,
Waiting for it, waiting for it, waiting for it. Look, a few years ago, I was out there like showing monster movies on Super 8. I think if you can't understand that or appreciate that, check it out. Because like
oh, that's so
we're delivering
cute.
the entertainment.
I gotta
We
read
deliver the
this.
entertainment.
This is uplifting.
Mhm.
Julie says, "There's a historic village and train somewhat close to me. Everybody, adults and kids, gets to trick or treat for the reasonable admission fees. So much
Oh.
fun." I love
Oh,
that.
that's so cool. I love that.
I do love that.
We have
I mean, I feel like we're a safe space to trick or treat,
yeah, we
and
are.
our neighbors next door are a safe space to trick or treat.
They love it.
But
they do it. They do it
the
so
days
well.
of,
They do it so
I mean,
well.
when we were kids, I don't know about you. When
Yep.
we were kids, we would get in our costumes, and my mom and Carla's mom would just like walk us around the block, and we went to every house.
Girl
Unless
house.
the lights were totally off. I don't think we went to those houses.
No,
but
no.
assuming you were at least semi-welcoming, we went to that house and there was candy, and we came home
Mhm.
with a ton of candy.
Way too much.
But yeah, but I'm just thinking, it was, now people turn off the lights and say don't come, and
No.
whatever.
Look,
Anyway.
if you don't want to participate, it's good enough to send a signal that is the case. But for Pete's sake,
no
those lights are on at
no
all
trick or treats
times.
equals no effort, no candy.
Oh,
I feel like most of the people who come to our doors don't expect that. Like, I feel like they're accompanying kids. If you come to my door in no costume and you don't have kids with you, no, be gone.
Hey, what's
Be
going on
gone.
here?
Yeah. I had a young adult boy last year who said to me, "You always make sure to come here because your house is the best." Oh my gosh, I love that Gettysburg man. Oh,
He knows you. Dang it.
say the words, earn
Flattery
the free
gets you more
candy.
treats.
How hard can that be? Exactly.
Hello.
Do a little bit of work. I'm just saying.
Bingo.
It was cooler back then.
Bingo.
Wear a costume, not so freaking out. My candy melts before I get it. Oh,
Son of a bitch.
man, I've got to say, it's different now. Oh my God, I'm gonna sound so old.
Well,
Support me while I sound elderly.
well, you know.
All right, you gonna support me while I sound elderly?
Well, you're not eld, for Pete's sake.
I'm not eld.
No.
I'm not eld, but I'm gonna sound eld. So, when we were kids, Halloween was definitely a thing. You picked a costume, and that was your costume. You didn't have multiple costumes for multiple occasions. But now it's just, there's Spirit Halloween. Like, there are so many ways to get into the Halloween spirit that there were not when we were kids. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
There's more things.
We went to Spirit Halloween the other day, and it's an experience. You go in there and like they have all these things set up, and it's kind of a Halloween experience just going to Spirit Halloween.
Well, it's fun.
Kids are dressed up. I love seeing their costumes too, Lisa. I know, like if you try it all, you get candy. Like, yeah. I mean, because I know not everyone can just. Now, an old moment from the Velveteen Lounge.
Yeah.
I know not everyone can just afford to like go, I'm going to do this fabulous costume. You know, like you tried, you get candy. Hi, Kevin. Good to see you.
Hey, Kevin.
Thank you for
Awesome.
joining us.
Yep.
By loads of coffee crisp bars. Oh,
yeah.
my gosh.
Coffee
I love
crisp,
that.
baby.
I love that.
The coffee crisp is really good, and we actually got a few of those at Ohana, and we
Those are good.
might still have one kicking around, but I think we ate them all. They were unique and good. I'm really happy with that.
For
I
more
love
than one
regional
plastic
candy.
mask costume. Yes. Well, that's the thing. Like, I feel like if you try, you're in. You get candy.
Right.
And they do try. I mean, some of their costumes are a little sad, but they try. It's to me, it's about the effort. You get an A for effort.
They're all trying to do fun things.
Tardy elf.
Yeah.
Tardy said, "Oh my gosh." Okay, so. Oh, Dime gets no trick or treaters. Interesting. We do get them, which is I feel like we normally wouldn't, based on where we are. But okay. I was gonna say tardy. I was gonna say slutty, but when we went to Spirit Halloween, I was thinking of my idea last week to be Nurse Diesel from High Anxiety for Halloween, and I was looking for a nurse costume. Try finding a nurse costume that isn't tardy, aka slutty, which
slutty.
That was not Nurse Diesel.
No.
I mean, she just wore like a full-on classic white nurse costume. So I feel like if I wanted to do that, I would need to.
You're late. No fruit cup.
Oh, good night, Laura. Good to see you.
So good to see you. It's just awesome. I mean,
one of my favorite Halloween movies is The Uninvited. Oh, okay. All right. I will look into it. The Uninvited. I'm writing that down. You are so hiccupy tonight.
Well, I got a few things going on.
You did.
But the Uninvited and the Unexpected. Hello.
Hold on. Writing it down.
Wow. Pardon. That's because I've been eating candy.
The Uninvited. Got it.
Okay. Pardon me.
It's a door. They were just as Boy George. This was 2 years ago. I was like, you know what, Boy George? Oh my gosh. Told us that wait. We had a lot of teens last year who were dressed up, but told us that a lot wouldn't give them candy. I feel like if you try it, I'll give you candy. It's candy. It's not like it costs a lot of money, right? Maribel's gonna fart. I know. He's just gone. Anyway, we'll come back to him later. So, yeah. So I still want to do Nurse Diesel from High Anxiety, but I've got to find a nurse costume that's not just like tardy nurse.
Well,
or I could make it, but I'm not going to do that. Where do you get a nurse? Okay, here's the thing. Like, I feel like nurses now wear scrubs.
Yeah.
So where do you get the white classic nurse costume? That's not scrubs, but isn't slutty nurse.
Salvation Army will get you scrubs. And like
I don't need scrubs. I need white classic nurse costume that they don't make anymore. Just saying.
Well, we need to take a look very carefully at the elements of that.
It's a dress. I'm going to bring her picture up right now so we can all think about this together. Nurse Diesel. It's just a classic. She has that big old hat.
Yeah. The nurse hat, which is similar to the nun's hat.
I was going
actually.
to say it's sort of like the flying nun.
I think that the filmmakers really emphasize that
Yeah.
in a way that you might not necessarily have done otherwise.
And then
And
here she has the hood. This is when they're doing the whole bandy thing.
but the uniform itself is just a fairly tight-fitting white uniform. It's just like a tunic and a skirt, like a long skirt.
I feel like maybe I could accomplish this with a white shirt, but I would need to come up with the hat. I could probably do this.
I think you could probably make that
I want to
happen
do this
without too much work.
Love her. And we'll make a drink called the Fruit Cup. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm missing comments. Go to where waitresses get their uniforms. That's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Lisa. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
bingo.
love that idea.
Bingo. That's kind of great.
People are saying, yeah. You're not too old if you're coming with kids, whatever.
It's always possible. I mean, we have
calls pattern.
we have back in the day it was all really young kids, but now it's sort of like older kids and then teenagers and then older teenagers. Like they come around. And I think if you're going to make the effort and do it, that's what this is all about. We're happy. If you're shepherding a bunch of really young kids, you're doing a service. Take care of the kids,
Exactly.
Because they need to be, it's pitch black.
And some of them don't even expect it. Like they're just like, oh, no. Like,
they need to be brought around properly.
Exactly.
So I think I appreciate that when the like the older teenagers in our neighborhood actually do that. I think that's good. That's great.
Kids dressed up as a Rubik's Cube. I feel like, is that a thing now?
Probably
because of
not.
pommel horse guy in the Olympics.
Oh, who's the Rubik's guy? Yeah.
When he was waiting to do his pommel horse thing, he would do the Rubik's Cube. So I could see that being, although that was so like 2 months ago, right?
Well, I guess that was then.
Now that people have the attention span of a goldfish.
A gnat. So.
What are you having?
I need some old-fashioned bitters.
Okay.
And then I'll have it.
Do you want the old-fashioned bitters or do you want the Angostura?
If we have the old-fashioned style, that'd be great. Because I noticed we had those the other day, which is kind of awesome. They're really good.
Find them. Oh, here they are.
Yeah. We got them? Good. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Good comment about the style of costumes that people are using. I'm really happy when people get creative. And I'm also really happy if it's just like, I made an effort. I'll put a thing on. Yeah, cool. That's what it's all about. And yeah. Kids dressed like Pac-Man or chasing each other around their neighborhood. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Yeah.
And hi, Troy. Good to see you.
Hello, Troy.
Thank you for joining us.
Definitely. I need a good base on this.
Wait, what are you making?
Oh, I'm just putting together something with some cider.
Do we need I think we need another cider.
I think we do, don't we? If you'll handle that, I'll handle the Rubik's.
Oh, Troy.
Yep.
So this is just freestyle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get another cider.
But I will measure
Same.
and actually give myself something that resembles about 1.25 ounces of bourbon. Because we have that, and this is good. The good price at the time was Old Granddad. So we're going with that. And I'm happy with it. Myself a couple of cubes just for kicks. Oh, cider. Yeah, hello.
We are very fortunate to live near
A cider mill.
Cider mill, yes. Orchard Hill Cider Mill, as you could tell from this. We went there for lunch last Friday. Amazing. And
Checked it out.
not expensive.
Awesome.
So
Yeah, really
yay for that.
Reasonable.
And when we got there, she's
Pretty
like,
awesome.
oh, it's happy hour. So all ciders are $5. We're like,
thumbs up.
Okay.
I'm into it.
That was great. So anyway, Orchard Hill, if you're in the Hudson Valley, but they had this, when I went into the store, they had this cider called Northern Spy. And she's like, it's very divisive. People either love it or hate it. And
Really?
The woman like really was not into it. She's like, I don't like it. But I had a woman have 120 bottles for her wedding. So I tried it and I was like, this is good. So are you
liking it?
Needing some cider?
I'll take some cider.
We'll do the Northern Spy.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, you spilled it on me.
I was trying very carefully and I failed.
I only noticed because it's on my foot.
Come on, guys. There you go. And to you, I apologize for your foot.
No, it's okay. It's not that kind of situation.
Well, it's not that such. Yeah.
I just noticed my foot got very cold all of a sudden. Cider arcade.
Oh, yeah.
It's a booze and video game arcade. What?
Cidercade? Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Perfect match for an old 80s guy. I love that.
You know, back in the day when like cider wasn't even a thing, but it was starting to come in.
I know that it wasn't a thing.
Because I remember like, we were both in the UK at the time, and cider was a thing. There was still such a thing as cider. It was not being made here. And when it was super sweet. I'm not a fan of super sweet cider.
Oh, John, there's this one here called the Archives. What?
Hello.
I learned so many things on these broadcasts. What? I want to go to this.
Yeah.
Mystery. If I ever spill a drop, Lisa will notice it. I noticed it because it hit my foot. Like, otherwise, it would have gone unnoticed forever. Until I was like, wow, this carpet is filthy.
Hello. Yeah, well, you know, carpet is carpet and couch is couch. We try to take care of all of these things.
I have piles of tokens. Oh, John.
Yep.
Let's make a time.
Let's get together. Yeah. Do a thing.
I love this idea. I love it. Yes.
Didn't we meet you in Manhattan a mere 5 months ago? And
a mere 5 months ago.
I tell you, like,
didn't I meet you on a summer
interesting
cruise?
things happened after we were at the tiki bar. So
I love this.
Amy has sent you something.
Kill Bill nurse costume. Oh, thank you, Amy.
I gotta love that.
All right.
I got to love that.
I want to do Nurse Cecil, but like when we went to Spirit Halloween, it was all like slutty nurse and other slutty nurse. I'm like,
yeah,
that's not Nurse Cecil. She's very buttoned up.
Yes.
So yeah.
She is loose only with Harvey Korman. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, she just goes into full on.
Very important to know that I am not actually available for everyone. That's a kicker.
I love this.
Yeah. Yeah, these ideas. It's great. because we love
Okay, all
we
right.
love high anxiety. It's
I think it
not
could work.
exactly a
It could
monster movie
work.
by any means. It's a thriller. Still pretty appropriate to see at this time of year.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nurse Ratched. Okay, I gotta hold on.
Nurse Ratched. Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Now
Is
we're
that
getting
what it's
heavy.
called? Hold on.
Now we're getting heavy. You want to talk Sarah Paulson? Now this is ending
Sarah
up as a
Paulson, hold on.
long tail of some really great shows. And she signed on to this thing, and it's just Ratched is heavy.
Ratched. It's called Ratched.
Just Ratched.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, like the 8 episodes. It's like, whoa, this is so like so dark. And I think ultimately, she knows what she's getting into, and did it because it's kind of great.
I love her.
Yeah,
I love her because I read this great article about her. She did a Broadway show like a year ago, and just I read a great interview with her, and she was just very chill, but also very into her work. Like, I don't know, I just loved her, and she's completely scary and ratchet. So.
Just the whole thing is terrifying, but like
is.
She is dominating the atmosphere, I gotta say.
Oh man!
And the whole history of the character. Just watch and enjoy.
Yeah.
Don't watch without while being faint of heart, because this is pretty heavy. But you love it. You love it.
Nurse. The Planet Terror Nurse. What? I gotta write this down. Hold on. Planet Terror Nurse. I know I sound like I'm like.
Okay, Eric.
I know I sound like I'm like 100 years old, but the Planet Terror Nurse. I gotta write it down.
Lisa's actually weighing in. Loves Nurse Ratched. Now, naturally, we're talking about not only.
It's written down now.
Not only the original, but like the recent production of Ratched, which is just whoa, like pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Cuckoo's Nest is a classic novel.
Yeah.
I remember reading the novel and I was like, this is really far out there. And Ken Casey is actually, it gave him FU money at the end of the day, but also great movie from the 70s.
Yep.
Fantastic stuff about society and what it does to you and etc. Well, just great stuff. Yeah, no question.
And our old dentist, when we would go get cleanings from him, I always called his hygienist Nurse Ratched because she was unnaturally cruel.
Gouge. I don't think I got her more than once.
Oh, I got her.
And
the thing is, like, I got my last cleaning, which was last week, at a different place. I didn't have any topical. I had nothing. And it was fine. So I think she was just deliberately trying to gouge us.
Ouch.
Yeah. She enjoyed the torture.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
What can I tell you? People
enjoyed torturing
cringe
us.
at that sound. Cringe at that sound. I do not, although like I don't enjoy it.
But she did.
I'm not.
She enjoyed torturing
I'm not Little Shop of Horrors. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah. It was no joke.
Yeah. At the end of the day, some people really enjoy their work, you know.
Battle Zone. Okay, that's for the gamers here. Yeah. Nope. I don't know.
Yeah. Discuss amongst yourselves. Very appropriate. We appreciate that.
But meet your fellow gamers.
Hello. We're here.
100% for that.
We're all about giving you these parts. It is very appreciated. I'm still enjoying this little guy here, which we made with 2 kinds of bitters and some sour and a base liquor.
Poured.
And a bunch of cider.
Oh.
Hello.
I poured out some
Mm.
Northern Spy.
This Spy is really good. You probably can't get this where you are unless you're in the Hudson Valley.
But
In which case, yeah, you
but
probably
I
could.
would say check
Mhm.
your local cidery.
See what's available.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah. If you can't get exactly what I got, your cider mill
Doesn't
is
matter.
going to give you
Matter.
good product. It's like your local brewery, you know? Your local distillery is going good product these days. So
Still talking cidercade. She's
Yeah.
probably said, I have no idea what you're all talking about, but
talk amongst yourselves.
please talk amongst
I'm so happy
yourselves.
you're here. Notice that we are in fantastic 1080 definition. Isn't it so great? Isn't it 25% better than last week? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Who can tell? But I will tell you one thing. A little late in the show, would like to display the fact that we still have the Velveteen Lounge towels available. Aren't they so cool? Look at that. Teal. Teal. Awesome. We have these in teal and magenta. They're just great towels. This side has a fantastic print that is all very plush. And this side is all cotton.
If you need to mop something up,
this is your friend.
I'm just saying.
If you need to polish something up, well, what do you know? This glass is very spotty. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Beautiful. It's a great, great towel. We have some fans here who have bought them. I think Amy is here. Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah. Lisa is here. She has a couple of these things. She's so happy with them. They're really great. It's fantastic.
Last week it was a bit blocky, like an old video game.
But I'm happy to hawk those because we still have quantity. We can get them to you. They're easy to ship. It's good.
Just checking in on the comments.
Yep. Don't forget your towel. Oh yeah, so true, so true.
Aww,
Amy loves her towel.
Oh,
thank you. Thank you, Amy.
I'm excited to look at your message about Nurse Ratchet.
Yes.
AKA Nurse Diesel, AKA, yeah. So many nurses that aren't just like, I'm just a slutty nurse.
No.
Which is like, I mean, I get that's what Spirit Halloween does. And I do love going to Spirit Halloween. I've got to do it every year and see what's there.
You got to see what's
I have
fun.
to do it. Yeah. But for true creativity, we have to venture beyond.
Got to check these things out.
Oh, good night, Gettysburg, ma'am.
Good night. Thank you so much.
I love my ghosty earrings.
Those are super fun.
The dental drill. Worked at a chemical plant. Needed numerous chemicals, including sodium
monofluorophosphate.
Yep. Or, oh my gosh. Never had a cavity after working it out. Jeez. I mean, good. Oh, Lisa. Oh, Lisa and Dime and Amy. Thank you.
Please. We're
the best.
We're just trying to make this a fun salon for people. And, you know.
I know.
I just give you what you need to get through the day. People cannot get a good Singapore sling these days. We've determined that. Talk to us. We can tell you what's in there. What can be done? It's easy, not a big deal. It's a great drink.
Okay.
We love a good tall drink like that. And in the meantime, I'm having a good tall drink with cider, and this local cider is fabulous. I'm super happy with their product.
A lovely lunch last Friday.
It was great. I just like it. It was just so relaxing. I don't get a chance a lot of the time. I'm trying to accomplish a lot of things at the day job. Sometimes they don't work.
I think you got them to work though. So
yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But in the meantime, like we're trying to make this little thing work and make sure that you get what you need out of the VLK.
I'm trying to bring new things. Like I don't think you can see my sparklies. I put sparklies on my face, and I don't think you can see them.
It's hard to see in this light. The light's very harsh, but like she has sparkle going on. Hello.
I put on sparkle. You can't even see it.
You can see the
We
spooky
need a black light.
ghost earrings, of course.
Gettysburg man.
Hmm.
Wait,
Quite
they have
definitely.
a Load Runner. Remember that? Wait, what?
Rotron Defender? Okay.
What?
I think the gamers are still talking.
Oh, okay. The gamers are talking.
It could be.
Alright.
It's
Talk
hard to
amongst
say.
yourselves.
It's hard to say.
I'm like, what does that even mean?
It's about that time.
I'm still enjoying some local cider.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, so am I.
We can see it when you turn your head. I know. It's just like, are people going to think I have a skin condition?
Mm.
We need to figure out lighting for next week where I could do some glitter.
We can check it out. Just say like we can always reduce the intensity on the ring.
Oh, Eric, you're so sweet. Thank you.
See it? Can see it?
Fabulous.
I mean, it's a lot of like.
It's just
hard light on us.
when you put on the glitter and you're like, no one can see it. What?
It's a lot of hard light on us directly,
Oh,
which is the idea, because we have to get this thing illuminated. But we have a lot of light in back of us, which is colored, and we're trying to like deal with that and make sure that things.
I know I changed the lighting tonight because I realized that Anyway, I fixed the lights.
That thing.
You're welcome.
But of course.
I fixed the lights. You're welcome.
Anytime.
All right. Maybe it is that time.
Well, we've been on the air for a couple of hours. It is so fabulous to see you here with us on a Wednesday.
Oh, blacklight makeup. Yes. Okay, so I'm working on face painting, and I do love the blacklight idea.
Yeah.
That
things which iridesce. That's our friends. We've had some fantastic drinks tonight. All of our sponsors will get them immediately upon the conclusion of this broadcast. If you're not a sponsor, of course you could be. It's right there at the bottom
no
of the
worries
page.
if you're not. We love you anyway.
That's Patreon/Love Teen Lounge. If you would like to
separation anxiety, I know. It feels like it went very quickly tonight. But there's always next week. Do we need to do a Halloween brunch? Let us know. But if you only let us know if you intend to be there.
Yeah.
If you could do a Saturday or Sunday thingy before Halloween, let us know. We could do a cereal and cartoon thingy, but let us know. Because
after all, as this exact point in the year is the only time in the year to get chocolate, blueberry, and frankenberry.
Exactly.
Not to mention yummy mummy.
Eric can do a Saturday. Julie says always up for a brunch. Okay. All right.
Awesome. I think we got something going on.
All right. Maybe we'll do one. And if you two show up, that's great. That's enough. We got a thing. I just want to make sure someone will be there. I love this idea. Okay, we got to do another. We got to do another brunch. All right.
And a brunch, I can do a Bloody Mary or something like that. It's great. French 75 is brilliant.
I know it's time to log off when Paul sounds like Thurston Howell the Third.
Lovely. If you could possibly mix me another thing. No.
All right.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
We need to do a brunch. I love this idea.
Well, I know that. We come up with these ideas every quarter, and we have to execute them because I know that
since we've done a brunch.
Yeah, probably more than one
quarter.
And
if you guys show up, Julie, yeah, you know what?
That's awesome.
Let's do it.
It's not that much work to get together.
Julie, Eric,
brunch versus a standard broadcast. Yep. I think you'd like just add cereal.
Eric says you forgot Fruit Brute.
Eric.
I think you have to go to Tarshady at Fruit Brute, don't you?
Eric, I did not forget anything. However, thank you for reminding me of Fruit Brute.
Which Saturday? Okay, so Patreon patrons, go over to our email and let us know which Saturday. Okay, no, we can't do the 26th. Maybe next Saturday.
Perhaps next Saturday.
Not this coming Saturday, the 19th. We have a gig.
Okay, do the
The
math.
26th.
Yeah.
So
the
19th.
Yeah. So we can do that.
The 19th.
I'll be happy.
October 19th.
I'm happy to do it. A brunch is a lot of fun. And it's easy to do. I mean, we just set up and go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Work on that amongst
19th.
yourselves. Let us know what happens. When it totally tanks, I'll say, what happened?
Daniel says I'll be in Boston. Okay. We'll miss you. We'll miss you.
We will. Yep. But you know what? I know what you're doing in Boston, and power to you.
The 19th.
That's good. That's good.
You know what Daniel's doing in Boston?
I know what she's going to.
To what?
What's in Boston?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, look. It's a good. There's some road up there.
I don't know.
Are you not going to Wissong Road? I withdraw my commentary.
I don't know what you're
Listen.
doing, but enjoy yourself nonetheless.
Take care of yourself as always. But as always, remember, no matter where you go, and no matter what you do, in 1 week's time, which is not that much, we will see you soon.
Good night.